I got deferred from UChicago. Hi, my name's Corinne. This is my account for colleges and documenting my senior year. And this is my earpiece that'll hopefully give this video a better audio quality than it will have visual quality since I'm uploading it from my phone. But yeah, so I just got deferred from UChicago, which is kind of it was partially what I was expecting and partially what I was hoping for, because I mean, obviously, there's a part of me deep down in that's like, they're gonna read my essays and be like, wow, we have to admit her. Or they're gonna read my 4 letters of recommendation and my supplemental letter of recommendation and be like, wow, she sounds great. We want her on our campus. But no, that didn't happen. But hey, I didn't get flat out rejected, which is something I was kind of, worried about. So that didn't happen. So we're fine. But it's a little annoying. But the thing that sucks about UChicago is that, okay, now I have to explain UChicago. So, UChicago has 2 early decision. Early decision is binding. You have to go to UChicago. And 1 early action, and I applied early action, so non-binding, and I got deferred. And if you get deferred from early action, then you can apply to early decision or regular decision. So you can basically be like, hey, I want my application to be moved to regular decision, or I want it to be moved to or I want it to be moved to early decision to round 2. And if it's moved to regular decision, which is what I'm doing, if we're going by last year's numbers, you have a 0.5% chance of being admitted. So that's great. So that's why getting deferred from UChicago is like, it's like a soft rejection. It's not a hard rejection. There's a 0.5% chance that you'll get admitted, but it's not very likely at all. So there's that. And then if we're for ED, I've been hearing that it's about 8-ish times more likely that you'll get in than it is if you transferred a regular decision. But I'm not about to commit to UChicago or essentially have to accept whatever financial aid package they give me. I'm not about that. But yeah, so I got deferred. I find out about Case Western in what time is it now? Oh, it's not going to tell me what time it is now. Oh, there we go. Found out about Case Western in about 3 hours. So, oh, that's fun. I do dual enrollment classes online, and I have my final test to take that I'd like to have done before I find out about Case Western. So I need to jump on that, but I just wanted to film this video and be like, you know what? I got deferred. That's I guess, not the best outcome, but definitely not the worst outcome. So it's just what it is. Also, this year, low-key, everyone got deferred. And, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's okay that I got deferred because a lot of other people got deferred too. But no, the early decision acceptance rate was 10%. And that might sound high since UChicago has an acceptance rate of 7%. But early decision acceptance rates, that's the lowest in the entire country for normal schools, not military schools or weird specialized schools. But 10% for early decision is insanely low. And then for early action, I think it was probably around 5%, which is ridiculous. It should not be around 5% for early action. It should always be higher. Anyways, in other words, they're just trying to be super selective and play the rankings game. And not necessarily, I know that one of the points that is made a lot is, they aren't trying to play the rankings game because their selectivity is only, one part of it. Well, no, if they're a selective school and they move up in the rankings or they have a really low, admissions rate, then people automatically assume that they're a better school, even if it's not true. And then you get kids with higher scores who apply, and the higher scores do matter in the rankings. So that's kind of just a bit of how that works. But yeah, well, deferred. Deferred. That was really bad, and sorry for forcing you to sit. If you sat through that, subscribe. I only have 1 subscriber, but, But yeah, so I got deferred, about to find out about Case. About to take a medical terminology final test. Alright, see ya. When I see you, I'll know about Case. Ah!